like if you lost your ability to have sex with your man, how would you keep him? Like if your vagina fell off or something. And they all said, well, give him a blowjob.
Every one of them?
Almost all of them. And then they were like, saying things like anal or a hand job. And they were saying all this sexual stuff. And they were like, see, that why not say like, I would work harder to love him. I would try to find out what he likes to do.
How many? How many women?
Many.
Holy
they've done
shit.
multiple kind of little surveys like this.
Yeah.
And they all go to the sexual thing, instead of being like, well, I'd try to watch football with him or, figure out what he likes and try to be more about that or something, I'd become a better cook or maybe, I don't know, just become a better friend to him. Now it's always like, give him a blowjob.
Yeah. What do you think it's like? What do you think it is to, keep your spouse happy throughout? Because I think it's so impressive. And I don't know now, like when I see somebody that's like, oh, it's our 50-year anniversary, Well, the people that are in 50 years, 50 years worth of marriage, they grew up in a time where it was super different. It was like we got married, we had kids at 16.
It's kind of.
It was like we had to stay together. We felt trapped.
Yeah.
I feel so
they end up they hate each other.
They really do. I feel like they do hate each other by the time they're.
Just like we stay together.
It's not like the movie Notebook, how they just love each other to the end. I don't know. Some maybe. I'm not going to say all of them are bad. But what is the key to keeping yourself sane with the same person, right?
You're asking me? Oh,
I don't know. I'm just asking. What is how do you keep your spouse happy?
Okay, first off, I think you have to have a certain amount of time to yourself, right?
Right.
And that's one thing I see go wrong in a lot of relationships is the couples want to be up each other's ass
Right.
so much. And then they get tired of each other and they start getting grumpy. Somebody gets tired first, And then, so then not enough, and then they don't have self-time. And when you don't have self-time to, be your own person, be by yourself, hang out with your friends, it just does something to you, It kind of can make you depressed. It kind of makes you feel like your personality is lacking some kind of experience that you should be having.
Right.
And then I think you slowly begin to resent each other a little bit, know? Then you kind of unconsciously blame her for I don't have any friends and I don't do stuff I want to do anymore. I'm always up your ass. We got to watch what you want to watch and eat what you want to eat and do. At some point it can become kind of a strange thing, and that's when people just get totally unhappy, I think. But for the most part, I think it's just listening to each other and
helping each other grow.
Getting each other's space. So many times I talk to friends or anytime I've had interactions with friends with their problems of that kind of nature, it always comes down to something like that where it's overcrowdedness of one or the other person, They're always up the other person's ass, checking their phone, follow them around. If they go out and have a beer with their friends or get dinner or do whatever they want to do, go fishing or something, it's text message after text message. And when you coming home? And what are you doing? And it's just drama. They make it, some women won't tell you can't do something, but what they'll do is they'll punish you when you do it.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, hey, you mind if I go get a drink with so-and-so or, I'm going to go see a movie or go, whatever. They go, sure, go ahead. Sure. And then you come home, it's and it's oh, God. And then so later when you fight, they can say, I didn't tell you not to go. It's no, you didn't have to. You're more clever than that. You're more clever than that.
I would rather you did.
Women's ability to fight is a different thing than guys,
I think it's actually flipping a little bit, though.
What do you mean?
Right now, I think a lot more men are becoming that way with their girls.
How so?
Well, there's a lot more beta males than there were 30 years ago. You think? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I feel like the roles might be reversing. Not reversing. Same on the women's side, but more. And there's less alpha males, so there's more beta males being more kind of clingy to their girl.
Oh, I see. Well, I meant in fighting, in that case, when a guy fights, they just, yes, dear.
No, I mean, he could
matter what.
He could be doing the same shit to her, saying, where you at, texting her nonstop, and then, you know what I mean? It could be...
Here's the problem. Women don't know what they want, Or maybe that's not the right way to say it. I think they know what they want, but they're not willing to be completely honest about what they want. Because what they want is a unicorn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want a bad dude, but he's good enough. He's soft enough, he's caring enough, but he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get to the edge of what that is, what you're looking for. It's the same with the guy. They want a girl that's very good and wholesome, but a total whore in the bedroom.